November 3rd, 1978. Vietnam and the USSR signed a mutual defense treaty aimed at containing China's influence. December 25th, 1978. 2 months later, with Soviet support, Vietnam launches a full-scale invasion of Cambodia, China's ally. January 1st, 1979. Deng Xiaoping meets Jimmy Carter, seeking American support against Vietnam. February 15th, 1979. China terminates its 30-year-old Treaty of Friendship, Alliance, and Mutual Assistance with the USSR. February 17th, 1979. China invades Vietnam and warns the USSR not to interfere. February 1979. Nonetheless, the USSR sends warships and naval troops to Vietnamese waters and calls in mechanized troops to the Sino-Soviet border. Late February 1979. With its offensive bogged down in Vietnam, China realizes it can't afford to let the USSR get the upper hand and stab it in the back. March 2nd, 1979. Taking advantage of the absence of a main naval squadron and the incomplete buildup of Soviet forces, the PLA launches a surprise attack. Their objective: seizing and destroying the main Soviet supply base at Vladivostok.
Hello guys, and welcome to a new Wargame Red Dragon video today by me, Vulcan. Today I have for you part 1 of the Bear vs Dragon campaign, and this has come about on the channel due to you guys. Thanks for your amazing support on the Busan Pocket campaign, and if you'd like to see me continue the Wargame Red Dragon campaigns and you like them, please make sure to leave a comment below to encourage me to continue the Wargame Red Dragon campaigns, and also like the videos, of course. Now, let's have a look at what this chap is saying. Comrade Major, our informers are adamant. The USSR is planning to attack us in a few weeks. The Politburo has therefore decided to launch a surprise offensive and capture Soviet strategic ports. You will thus attack the Soviet units as soon as possible, and you will capture Vladivostok before the enemy can react. This will enable our North Korean allies to lend us a hand. Then you will continue eastward to secure Cavallero Ovo, without losing Vladivostok. The whole operation will have to be carried out in less than 18 days. I strongly advise you to capture the nearest enemy airfields, land your aircraft there, and neutralize the enemy's air superiority. Major Zhao Yan, would you care to add anything to this? Thank you, General. Major, I want to remind you that the spearhead of your offensive is an armoured regiment that will have to be reorganised after a long trip. You will thus have to make the decision to attack immediately with your infantry battalions, or to attack the next day with the support of your tanks. This is an important decision. Take time to make it properly. Okay, that's it. Interesting. Let's have a look at some of the units that we have on our side to start. And before I continue, actually, I just want to make a statement that I am going to be, trying to take it a bit slower and sort of weighing up the pros and cons of each battle a bit more, actually using all of the sort of mechanics at my disposal, because I kind of forgot about the whole embark-disembark mechanics at the start of the Busan Pocket campaign, and it meant that I didn't complete it as quickly as I could. But either way, let's have a look at our units. So we have the 5th Infantry Battalion. These guys have UBI and ZBD 86s. They have some mortars there, only 1 command. This tank regiment has 4 commands. We have the PGZ 80 there, we got the ZTZ 59s. Okay. Then we've got recon. It's going to be 4 recon jeeps and 2 Liren. The close recon company, that is very small, 6 units. Crazy. Okay. As for our North Korean allies, we have the 13th Marine Regiment. These guys have Yeokokdae. They also have Yeokokdae in Yukings and Chonma-ho's in Yukings. And then they've got Chongju's and Shanghai's and Muna's. Okay. Then we have A5s. These are anti-ship. Okay, cool. And the Naval Attack Squadron is Luders, Moskets and Munas. Their navy is Sovramenes. How am I supposed to kill those? Nanushkas and Munas. Okay, we're going to have to be on point with our naval battle, that's for sure. As for Vladivostok, they have Pions and Podnos here. They've got an anti-air company, which has Books and Belusas. They've got a naval infantry regiment, which has Morskaya Pohota, Factorias. These are BMP-1s, UAZs. These BMP-1s will actually match up quite well to the ZBDs, so I've got to be a bit careful about that in engagement. Anti-tank company, Malyutkas. Ooh, that's going to be kind of scary to attack into straight away. And the 1st Border Regiment, BTR 60 PBs, here with Motor Stroke and Factoria. That's not too bad. Let's have a look at Ozarisk. These guys have MiG-29Ks. These are anti-ship. Yep. And then they have the 13th Tank Company. These guys have T-62s, BRM-1Ks, and BRDM-2 Malyutka Ps. Then we have Motostrelki and Afgansky, and then we have the MiG-23 MLD in there. Okay, not bad. 20th Attack Squadron is MiG-21 SMTs. These guys have cluster munitions. Oh, that's going to kind of suck. Because with the units that we have, I don't think our AA is much... Yeah, PGZ-80s. We're not going to be able to really stop that unless we bring in our own air force. 11th Tank Battalion is... Anti-tank battalion. They're SU-122s, really? And these are T-34 85s. Then we have Motostrelki and Strelas. There's going to be some serious spam battles, guys. Holy crap. And that MiG-25 PDs air-to-air. Okay. Let's have a look at our reinforcements. I guess that's what we should do to start. We have the 1st Naval Attack Squadron. These guys have the same setup, I believe, as the 2nd Naval Attack Squadron. They do. Luders, Muskets, and Munas. Then we have the East Sea Fleets. These guys are Korean. We have the Najin, Shanghai, Chongju, and Munas. Those Shanghai and Chongju are kind of naff. They're really bad. Like the Shanghai only has autocannons, and the Chongju... I mean, it has some long-range, like, rockets. I guess they could be useful, maybe for, like, pinning down enemies. I'm not sure. Do we get them anyway, don't we? Yeah, we get 4 Chongjus with the 13th Marine Regiment. Let's see. What else do we get? Land forces next. Longwang Attack Force is 3rd Infantry Regiment. These guys have Zanshi and Tankashash out in ZBD 86s and 4 mortars. 6th Artillery Company has PLZ 70s, PLZ 83s, and YW 304s. Anti-Air Company, PGZ 80s and PGZ 63s. Also 20 HN5As. Air Recon Company, MI1s. Just 4 MI1s for 10 points. Really? Okay. Anti-Tank Company is BRDM 1s and SU 100s. Wow. Certainly lacking technology, guys. As for this 4th Infantry Battalion, these guys have UBI and ZBDs, same as our initial force. Attack Helicopter Battalion has Gazelles with HOTS and Z5As. We've got the 19th Tank Regiment with more ZTZ 59s and PDZs. That's exactly the same as one we have already. And Korean Marine Regiment. These guys have Yakokdae and Korshans. I think that's the same as the other Marine Regiment. Yeah. As for Air Force, Fighter Squadron. Could be pretty important. J72s. They're not too bad. 45 points apiece. Then we have an Attack Squadron. These are cluster bombers. They're actually going to be really useful. 9th multi-role. These are going to be napalm. Okay, cool. 8th Air Division is air-to-ground anti-tank. Oh, that's quite nice. Maybe they'll be useful later on if some heavy armor arrives or something. And then we have the 18th Fighter Squadron. These are F7Bs. Okay. So we accidentally, I think, bought a Korean Naval Attack Squadron. Okay. That's fine. I guess I'm just going to have to work with that. We will get the land forces here, Korean Marine Regiment. I think they're probably the best ones. Major, I must remind you that Marines from glorious Korea can move like ships when at sea and like ground troops when on land. This should enable you to set an attack strategy and take Vladivostok in a pincer movement. We're going to embark both of those. Okay. And then we have our A5s here. These are the anti-ship. Maybe we just take both the Korean Naval Attack Squadron and the 2nd Naval Attack Squad into this sector with the aircraft, and we go for that attack. And that should be fine. These Chongjus, they can be useful. Like, especially if I use them in like combination with these muskets, for example. I'm pretty sure that we can kill off some Sovereign-Menis. Have to wait and see. But either way, on land, I'm going to go for this infantry attack before the tanks are ready. We can move the tanks in there, but they won't be able to attack in the same turn, as you can see here. We could maybe wait to the next day to do that, but I don't think I'm going to bother. As for our last remaining 10 political points, we could spend it on the infantry battalion, but I think it might be worth waiting for the 3rd Infantry Regiment. That anti-spam's just too useful. So yeah, we'll see how much points we get in the next turn. If we don't get enough, then I'll just buy the 4th Infantry Battalion. Like, say if we only get 1 per turn or something, that would kind of suck. But yeah, hopefully we don't. We get more than that. But I don't know. We'll see what happens in the next turn. But before the next turn, we have the attack at Kravzovka to do. 885 points versus 2,475 points of total value of forces. That's scary, but I think we start with the same roughly amount of points. They get bonus from cohesion a little bit. We don't get any income. I don't think on the entire map, actually. Yeah, unless we capture like Delta or Charlie, we're not going to be getting any income. And we only have 1 command, so that's going to be kind of awkward. We would have to capture like Delta for a little bit and then go back to Xing. Yeah, that's not going to happen. We're just going to have to work with what we got. But with 1,000 starting points, our total value of force is 885, so we're not even going to be able to spend all of our starting points at the beginning. Forces morale is... that's fine. Destruction points before defeat is 500, theirs is 742. Malyukas are the scariest thing in this battle, so hopefully we won't bump into too many of them. Let's go ahead and launch the battle. Okay, here we are. And we only have like 1 way to get across here, I think. So let's grab the UBI. Actually, these guys are amphibious, but I think we may as well just use the road, right? That's like all of our forces there. We'll get all of our mortars in as well. We'll get the recon, a couple of those, and I might use the Liren as sort of defensive recon troops. Keep my ZBD alive, because if I lose this command, we auto lose, right? So yeah, we don't want to do that. But that is like all of my forces deployed, other than 2 recon jeeps. Okay. This is going to be maybe quite difficult, but what I'm going to do is try and rush down some of these sectors, maybe. Not sure where we'll go. We'll see where the commands are, and we'll sort of rush towards those. And then I guess we'll just kill anything in Delta and Charlie along the way. I'm tempted to just sort of sweep from left to right towards Vladivostok, and then maybe push from Vladivostok across towards like Dongning. But I need to be careful that I don't leave my base undefended too much, because if any units creep round, I'm basically dead. Let's launch the battle, and I'm gonna start sort of attack moving towards Foxtrot. Oh, okay, they did capture Vladivostok, so we'll go towards Vladivostok. Let me put all of these ZBDs into group 1, and then these guys all need to unload. These ZBDs spread out a little bit as well. Make sure all of the units are hidden. Oh shit, there's a nice spam coming down the road there. Let's not have my recon drive into that. I guess I could have my ZBDs just sort of spam down the road towards them. Oh, they are sort of breaking off, I think. Let's go for, like, mortar shots. See if that works out. Ah, there's a dip here. That's quite nice. Oh, that artillery is perfect. Okay, let's stop ourselves and let them just attack. We do have stabilizers, but I'd much rather just use the other accuracy. Okay. Well, that was Malyutkas, guys. I was like, I'm scared that there's going to be Malyutkas. Holy shit. That was a massacre. Look at all the craters. These poor Malyutkas. Well, that was a successful start, wasn't it? 200 odd points. Worth of Malyutkas killed. That was pretty incredible. Okay, let's just continue. I'm going to get my recon to carry on. I might leave this jeep here, actually. I'm going to bring in more jeeps, just to make sure that I'm not being flanked in any dodgy way. Let's bring one up to there. I'm also going to bring one out wide. And these can be like our forward defense, to make sure that nothing's flanking us and going for our command. Meanwhile, we'll just follow the train of ZBDs and see what we can do with that. We have some units on their way towards us. Oh, more Malyutkas. Okay, but they're blocked by line of sight at the moment, so we might be good for now. I should probably continue, actually, shouldn't I? Because there's just Malyutkas, Malyutkas, Malyutkas. Oh, they dropped off the Mostralki. And what I'm going to do is try and avoid line of sight with these guys. Let's unload some of these UBI. Distract the old Mostralki here. Oh, let's get this recon out of there. Have the ZBDs just continue their attack. Oh, we need to make sure that these guys don't get killed. Reverse, please. Well, they're coming back with the Malyutkas. Let's have these UBI move. Oh, we need to unload these guys. Reverse. We're on 80%. It's not too bad. Where's my mortars? They need to fire away. These guys need to stop. Have the ZBDs just go over this hill here. Unload the UBI in their face. We did it. Okay. The spam is real. They gave us a total victory. We lost 50 points worth of units. 1 unit lost in the UBI. Okay, that's fine. I can take that. Look how many Malyutkas we took. Oh my god. That's crazy. We destroyed like all of those Malyutkas as well. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so they're falling back. Surely those Malyutkas are all dead. Yeah, okay. So just BRDM2's left in the anti-tank company. That was a very, very good start, guys. Okay, now we are going to be moving on to the next turn, I guess. See what the computer does. Alright, they're going to move their MiGs into Naval Sector Bravo. And, oh nice, we got 15 points. Let's bring down the 3rd Infantry Regiment. Yeah, we're going to bring those down and we're going to move them towards Zing Zing. Good. And do we want to go for this attack? I feel like with the MiGs here, this could get ugly. Let's just bring both of my Korean regiments in here, and we'll bring the A5s in here, and hopefully that will give us a bit of an advantage. Going to the Naval Sector Bravo battle. Alright, let's see. Total value of forces, we need 3,190 before defeat. We get starting command points of 1,500. That's actually pretty nice. So we can afford ourselves maybe like all of our looters, or maybe just bring in the Najins actually. I might bring in like 5 Najins. Well, the range on those is pretty terrible compared to the looters. We'll see. We're going to launch the battle. We need to kill 1,700 of those. That's 2 Sovramenis, a couple of Nanushkas, hopefully. I didn't actually take a decent look at the map. Where are they going to spawn, though? That is the question. I have no idea. Right, I think we're going to go for Najins. What's CIWS like, though? Because I really want to make sure that I have decent CIWS. It's pretty important. Najins have more strength anyway, so we'll go for Najins. And what I'm going to do is have this Najin further back here. We'll have... yeah, we'll go for like 5 Najins. Make sure they're spread out. And then I'm going to actually have some Chongjus. We'll have like 4 Chongjus. And then we're going to need like a Mosquet formation. Because these guys can literally one-shot a Sovremeni for us. So let's have those in there as well. And we're going to need some Munas to resupply those, so we'll bring in that. And I guess we'll just bring in more as we need it. Okay, I think that's decent. Maybe an A5 would be a good idea. Although, one A5 on its own, not going to kill a ship, but it might kill MiGs for me. Nah, I think I'm just going to stay on the water here. Maybe bring in some of these Shanghais to sort of take the brunt of the missiles. That's like my naval formation. Look at that. Really cool. Alright, let's launch the battle. If only it stayed in formation. That's the main thing. We will zoom in and have a look at these models, because honestly, you don't get to see naval forces very often. But hopefully, we're able to take missiles out of the sky. I don't know if the Shanghai can even do that. The Chongju can't either. What's the range on these guys anyway? Well, they're pretty long. Okay. Let's maybe just start moving forwards then. I don't know where they started. Vladivostok or the Naval Sector Delta. Doesn't look like they've actually captured a sector yet. Just move forwards with my dudes. And we'll see if we can make some ground. Ah, there's a Sovremeni. Let's get my Chongjus to start like hammering that. How long does it take for them to aim? Pretty long time. Oh, there's also other units here. It's not good. I don't want my muskets to fire, so I'm going to turn off their weapons. I'm just going to turn them round. Oh, the Shanghais, are they taking the missiles for me? Oh, no, they're not. Ooh, what are they firing at? Oh, we killed a Nanushka. Good start. Oh boy. The big spam. Oh, how are we not killing that? Holy shit. Right, the Najins... oh, they used up all their radar. Oh, bollocks. Okay. Time for the muskets to come in, I think. And we're going to get the Chongjus to fire away. May as well. Need to do something. And then we're going to have our muskets all focus the Sovremeni. Let's bring in some more. Well, we'll bring in a couple looters. Go on, Chongjus, fire away. Yes. Okay, here we go. This is it, boys. We're gonna do it. Hopefully. Right, hopefully all of those missiles are heading towards the Sovereign. Yes, we got him. Fantastic. Okay. Well, the Chongjus have used up all of their rockets, I think. Actually, they only used that one... Oh, okay. They only used that one volley. That's crazy. Those muskets need to head back. We got our looters incoming. Maybe we should just retreat for now. We killed the Sovereign, so that's a good start. The Nanushkas have used up all their ammunition, so we're not too bad off at the start of this. Might get the Muna to move up as well. Maybe it's time to bring in a couple of A5s, because they can probably pick off these Nanushkas for us. Okay, now the Nanushkas are firing again. I'm not sure what they're firing at. I think they're firing at the muskets, maybe? I don't know. Either way, propellers hit on this Chongju, so that's not going anywhere anytime soon. Let's get these A5s to engage the Nanushkas here. Maybe we'll get a couple kills in. I'm going to bring in 3 of them. Oh, we lost another leader. That's not good at all. Might take us a couple of turns to get this done, but... Oh, no, we should have brought them all in together. At least my A5 survived. Okay. Right, time for the musket spam again, I think. We'll have the Shanghais just sort of attack move towards them. We'll have the Chongjus focus each of these guys. And they're not going to be... They're not going to be attacking anytime soon. Or because they're not going to get resupplied by the Muna when my Chongjus start firing. Let's get another leader in here. Probably want to make sure that all of my muskets fire at the same time, so... Let's just line them up first. I might even go for the kill onto the Muna because it'll probably blow up the Nanushka. Okay, Nanushka's wrecking us. What's with these MiGs? They're like strafing me. It's really weird. Hopefully my A5s can just shoot that down. Oh wow, the Nanushka shot down one of my A5s. Let's just go for that one now with a couple more A5s. This is just going to turn into air spam. We only need to kill 653 more. A couple of Nanushkas, maybe the Sovereign as well. These Chongjus aren't firing yet. Oh nice, okay, we got him. If we just take it easy, we should be okay. I shouldn't be using spare parts on this, because that wastes ammunition. We have some muskets left. Let's bring in a couple more. I'm going to make these group 1, and what we're going to do is just line them up like so. stop this one. Let it get reloaded. Chongju's... Honestly, they can hit the Sovereign from here. So it might be worth trying to go for that. We did, however, see the Nanushka. So I might just get these Shanghais to like charge forwards, maybe sponge some shots for us. If it's coming in on its own though, I might just go for the kill on that. I'm going to keep a couple of these A5s out actually to shoot down enemy MiGs. Okay, well, the Nanushka didn't die, so we're just going to have to go into that with the A5s as well. That's the IWS on those Nanushkas is pretty damn good. Alright, let's have these Chongjus move up. I'm actually going to start hitting the Sovereign with those, I think, maybe. My ships are engaging the Nanushka. Yeah, we got it. Okay, good. Alright, let's just keep the attack move forwards. I'm going to keep these muskets to one side. Maybe I can just rush down the Sovereign. Might be able to use the island to break the line of sight. This has been a pretty long battle so far, though. Bring in a couple of Najins. We'll bring in another A5 as well. Actually, what might be worth doing is just saving for like multiple... Yeah, like multiple A5s and then just spamming them. I mean, is 5 enough to break through a Sovereign? I don't even know. Let's have these Chongjus as far away, if they can. That Muna is actually going back towards the Sovereign. Let's just evac all of these and we'll bring them all in as a train. Well, those muskets there are actually doing pretty well for me. Oh wow, did that just like one-shot my dudes? That's crazy. Those Sovereign are pretty damn strong. Oh, there goes my muskets. Holy crap. Okay. Right, I'm going to come in with the A5 spam. Maybe we can do something. Oh, that MiG's going to go down. Possibly. Yep, it's gone. Nice. Oh, the Chongju missile barrage stopped. God damn. I've never liked naval warfare in this game. Can we break through? I mean, I don't think so. No. That's kind of awkward. I feel like these looters have much better CIWS, I'll tell you that much. I will wait for all of the A5s to reload and we'll just come in for like one more big strike onto the Sovereign and hopefully we'll do the job. At the moment we're just about holding off against the Sovereign missiles. Only need to kill like 223 points worth of stuff. These Chongju is taking a lot of damage now. At least we have more Najins. Alright, here comes the train. This is basically what naval battles turned into online. It's just like trains of aircraft like this. Have a good look at these. These are really awesome looking aircraft. Flying in overhead. Oh, we actually managed to kill a Nanushka of those things. If we could kill the Sovereignty as the last one, that would be really, really good. Here we go. What are we attacking? Oh, why are they attacking the Muna? Nope. Unless they're just shit and missing. I don't know. Oh, that really didn't work out, did it? Okay, so we've got officers injured on bridge, water ingress. This battle's taking its sweet time, I'll tell you that much. And they've still got decent CIWS though. Not missiles breaking through anytime soon. Maybe like a giant musket spam would have worked. But it just depends really, because the Nanushkas are really damn good. I don't want to keep this Muna too close to these guys, otherwise the Sovereignty might start firing at it, and then that's just going to end very badly. Now we've got 4 A5s ready to go. Let's try and sneak a missile through the CIWS, because that will definitely help us out. Oh, nearly. That missile was very close. Right, here we go. Yes, we got him. Thank God for that. Okay. Major victory. The Far East Naval Flotilla has been destroyed. Oh wow, because we killed both the Sovereignties, we actually destroyed them completely. Holy crap. Comrade, as David against Goliath, with our weak forces, you have succeeded in sinking the Russians' navies. Only 2 Sovereignty-class destroyers. The way to Vladivostok is open to you. That's awesome. That was really, really cool. Okay. We've actually done it. That's a really good start to the campaign, guys. But I am going to have to leave it here, because unfortunately it's been my time. We'll move on to part 2. Next time, where we'll be probably attacking Vladivostok itself. We will probably have to refit our navies at some point, but we did it, guys, and that's all that matters. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.